Come in hot. Why is the stream always so relaxing? I appreciate that, man. Good to have you. Not easy to hardcore the mage good luck. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. Going fire? That's something I really have never done. Oh, this is the, is this guy hard? This is the wanted poster guy. Doesn't seem hard. Then again, I have a mage. Oh, he did something. He healed. Oh, we're chilling. Resist! Get him, staff. I still got pushing. Dude, this guy's so weird. Spirit reduced by 2. Alright. We'll get rid of just this, it's fine. Some refreshing spring water. There might be a chest in here. Oh, food crate. The only game mode where you actually appreciate food crates is hardcore. Remember that whole phase of hardcore where like we would just walk around and it was literally the discovery phase, the honeymoon phase of hardcore where like we're viewing the whole world through this one life. What is that? Why is he popping up? Hold on. This add-on's called True VGCD. It was like popping up like duplicate of Target. I think that was focus, no focus in classic. That is like the worst part of classic right now. There's no focus. Yo, should they just add focus to classic? Would anybody actually have a problem with that? I wonder. For the classic fresh. Seriously, that actually might just be an objectively better change. Anyone gone 0 to 70 on HC? I think Tactics is the first person to do it. He's doing it right now as we speak. He's 60 something, like 62 I think, on Torn Chamois. There are people who hit 70, but they continue with 60 characters on it.
Chore stream time, let's go.
70. Nobody's done it from 1 to 70 yet until Tactics will probably do it in the next couple days.
I can't carry anymore.
Nameplate add-on is KUI, I believe it's called. I love neat plates. I was hoping to get the Roth UI set up. That's like my favorite style for hardcore. Give it that nice Diablo aesthetic. But really, I couldn't for the life of me get neat plates working. I tried for an hour and a half, trying every version of it, going through the GitHub. No luck. Oh man, this is already feeling so comfy with that. Oh yeah, you know what this quest is, right? A new plague. Valfin scales. You get one of the most legendary hardcore items. You get an item that helps you kill Kel'Thuzad. I mean, most of you know what I'm talking about. This item that I get from this level 9 quest helps you kill the final boss of Classic. I am, of course, talking about the Slumber Sand quest. I don't need the shitty potion. Duneweed, Earthroot. Ooh, Earthroot's nice. Can I take Earthroot yet? 15 herb, but is enough. Don't have enough. These Murlocs kind of blend in with the environment, though. You gotta be careful here. Resist.
I can't cast that yet.
Gray's death clip is brutal. I know, man. Brutal. Dying in the 50s, man, takes the wind out of you. I know he got his COVID shot yesterday. He's actually probably feeling horrible today. It really messed with me so bad. For mine, but
I can't carry.
ooh, Vilefin Oracle Staff. Ooh, upgrade. Double DPS on that. Don't mind if I do. Classic hardcore, folks, where you appreciate white and gray items that drop in the world. Only game mode.
That spell is
Good to see you, dog. Stream looking like a snack as always. I appreciate it, man. Good to see you, Jack. I felt pretty bad from the first one. I'm dreading the second one. It does suck, but I'm gonna keep it a $143 with you. It's gonna be one of the most sick you've ever felt in your life. For me, it was top 5. It felt like the same tier when I had like appendicitis and my appendix burst, or like was leaking or whatever. But it's worth it, man. Like, you know, you just get through it 2 days. But it is miserable, and I would have appreciated if somebody told me that before going into it, because they kind of sweep it under the rug, like, hey, you'll be fine, don't even worry about it.
that's still
This is nice. How far can this take me? Please take me
You
to
don't have a
60.
link to Gray's Death? They were posting it a second
Please
ago.
get
Just
me
scroll
all
up
the way
there.
to 60.
In the chat.
Please. Don't stop at 40. Don't stop at 40.
I have
Do
3
not
Murlocs
turn
on me.
green at 40. Do not
I have 3
turn green.
Murlocs on me.
Don't do it.
A potion. Outranging the bolts,
Go
thankfully.
on. Stay yellow. Stay yellow.
Another bolt.
Yes.
Should be fine.
Yo, how far is this
Oh.
gonna take me?
No look here. Okay, this should be enough to outrange him.
Oh, this is hype.
Place that little muck ass. Nice UI effects, man. Really put us into a hardcore mode. I'm so glad you appreciate it, man. I work hard on that stuff, as you can tell. It's one of the things that it like motivates me to play when I feel like the stream looks like a snack, and I love it. It got to a point when we first were doing hardcore, people would come into the stream and be like, "Is this WoW? What game is this? Is this like private server?" Those would always make me smile, man.
that spell isn't breaking yet.
If you could make a new class for WoW, what would it be? Interesting question. New class for WoW. What would it be? Look at this. What does this mean? Game data is currently being downloaded. Does this mean it's downloading like TBC data? I think this is downloading classic era data. Like, that's my tinfoil hat theory, that they're actually working on classic era servers actively. They put out that blue post the other day, just saying that the PTR 1.14
Keep
build
taking me.
is live.
Keep taking me. Give me
I hope
more
so,
and more
man.
levels. Come on. Give me all the way to 65. 60 for 10. Oh, this is nice. This is going really good. Dang, I was at like 27. This is gonna take me all the way to
I can
10.
deal with this just one guy.
Did not know you could get so far with mining. Okay, this is
He's
gonna
running
make
to
it.
me. Not gonna pull a second, right?
Get my guy in the way better.
Just going for it, man.
Okay.
That's still charging.
Alright, well that was fucking huge. I can now start getting 10. Perfect, perfect.
Yo, what up,
perfect.
Dangerous? How we doing, man? Wizard class.
What do you need?
Zavid redeeming
I don't
advice
think
on
there's
top of
any
Lucan. What does that do
reason
you
to
for?
go up in mining.
Yeah, class to add. What like fantasy archetypes are missing from World of Warcraft? Wouldn't be monk, and it wouldn't be death knight. I like keeping the power creep low. Man. Man, oh man, that's a good question. I think Lord of the Rings. Is there anything like represented in Lord of the Rings? Like just the classic Tolkien fantasy that's like isn't represented in WoW?
That's still charging.
Battle Mage, Archer, Spellblade, a melee caster class or something you're saying? Oh, Necromancer. It might be Necromancer. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know how well that would work in WoW. But yeah, Warlock is different from Necromancer. Necromancer is actually about, at least IMO, summoning like an army of multiple units that are kind of weak. That goes out and fight. That goes out and fights for you, like, you know, skeletal archers, skeletal mages. I just think maybe in the context of an MMO that could get clunky if you just have so many units on the screen. That might be why they opted against that. Because the traditional Necromancer class, you're interacting with like dead corpses, making them explode or manipulating them. That's a definitely good shot though, Necro. I think Diablo too. What are we missing? Diablo. Demon Hunter was in Diablo, but it was a totally different take on it. Was it called Demon Hunter or was it a different name? You know, they use crossbows. Like a ranged rogue type. Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor could be cool. Engineer. It's a profession. And what a simple question just leading to such deep thought.
Okay, we need to look for some weapons here. I've had this stick for 7 levels now.
Witch Doctor.
Got to imagine I can find something better.
Do you think they need another melee class in the game? People love melee classes. They love weapons. It's so fun to get weapons and to scale with weapons. A part of me would think another melee class, another pure melee class. Is that weird? Sometimes when I want to level a new character and I feel like I'm only torn between warrior or rogue that fill that niche for me. I mean, shaman's like sort of there now with I guess the wield and stuff. Another pure melee class like barbarian maybe could be kind of sick. They just use weapons in different ways, or maybe have a little bit of
That spell isn't ready yet.
more spells and weapons.
It's full.
Blade Master? Oh, dude, that might be it for me. You just took me back to Warcraft 3. Yeah, man, that's gotta be it, dude. Blade Master. Remember that guy in Warcraft 3? He would go invisible,
Charging.
and he had like a two-handed sword.
I can't carry it.
Oh, man, that's gotta be it. Or Witch Doctor. I'm thinking about all the Warcraft 3 heroes, too. They had that one voodoo Witch Doctor troll guy. Or a class that used... I mean, shouldn't they have made shamans use totems? Remember, like, in the cinematic? You could stomp somebody out with, like, a big totem that would go on their back. That would have been so cool. Hey guys, any information on the current challenge? What is Race to Ragnaros? Good thing you asked, man. I feel like everybody knows what it is now who comes to the stream, but there may be some people who don't. You know, just for future reference, does anybody here not know what Race to Ragnaros is? We've been talking about it like non-stop for the past 72 hours, 48 hours. I will give you the quick TLDR on it. It's like the next evolution in my mind of the hardcore challenge. Permadeath, one life, death equals delete, and in my mind, it might possibly be the most difficult challenge ever attempted in WoW PvE history. And I say that not to disrespect Mythic rating, but with Mythic rating, you can just go and go again and eventually succeed, right? And just you know, it'll take a while, and it's extremely challenging. And
These
there are
weapons,
amazing
I really
raiders,
want
and
to try and find a sick
Mythic
two-handed
rating way more
sword.
advanced.
Something that's better than this freaking stick I'm sick of looking at. Ooh, 5 oh, that's Westfall. Woodsman's sword? Of course, Dark Shore. What's with all these two-handed swords being like alliance only? What's going on here? Yeah, there's like a ton of two-handed swords that are all in alliance zones. What the fuck is this about? Quest for the 6 sword with 3 strength and 10 spirit, level 13. Is that a that? There's no way you can get this level 13, right? Tower of Altalax. Oh no, level 31. Okay, that makes more sense. I wouldn't be able to get it anyways. Let's see. Cinderai Warblade? What is that from? Blue two-hander? How do you get this? Oh. How's it level 15 if it's... Oh, no, that's not what it is. It's this one. Oh, shit. It's this elite quest in the Ghostlands. Wow, 10 strength, 4 stam. Yo, there's gotta be a way to cheese this guy, right? Darkhand. Darkon. Darkon. There's no way to do this as a warrior, right? Wait, how many did he just kill? He just pull like 5 mobs at once? No, just 2 at once. That would be sick. Oh, he's a caster? Oh, if you played that right, you could probably LOS the fuck out of him.
I've been having these weird thoughts. Wait, is everything for real or not?
I really just want to get a dungeon group going. I have to find some weird way to get a 6 sword. What is there in Wailing Cavern? Is there anything really for me? That would be cool. Another stick I could get.
Maybe it was all for nothing.
Why does that look so ugly? It's like such a good item, but it's so ugly.
Within Cataclysm, we were told that we would get the Abyssal Maw as a raid during the first patch. What is the...
I don't think there's ain't gonna be any way to get that realistically. It would be hella dangerous to go even try. I just really would like to get a dungeon going instead. That way I could just easily get one of these sick weapons. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the mace, but oh my god, that thing is fucking slaps. Holy shit. Could I do? Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Ugh, I gotta play it all day tomorrow. Just pray someone wants to do a dungeon. $30 to 57. Which is really good. What about Shadow Fang? Is there... a lot of one-handed swords, but... I don't think you can get that. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, the dream, dude. 57% chance to drop, so like if I go, I'm getting one of these. Oh god, why does it look so terrible? Oh, this sword though. Oh my god, that's the dream. If I get this sword, I'll be so happy. Is that the only? I think that's the only sword though for like a long time. Oh, at the end of BFD. That is not great. Oh, wow. Lowers their armor by 50. Oh, man. Can't do stockades. That's not on the table at all. It's ridiculous. Giant cow using this fencing sword. Wowzers. Yo. 18 strength, 7 stam. Holy shit-a-moly. There's, yeah, corpse maker, there it is. And totally not reasonable to kill. Not gonna happen. It sucks you get this sick two-handed sword and it's just something you can never get on a warrior. It's just not gonna happen. actually get a sick sword from fishing. Oh my god, Searing Blade? What is this? Could you even imagine? That's a little better. I don't want to buy a sword that's just like 2% better and spend. How much is this Espadon? That's like 50 silver. Yeah, 51 silver. It's not worth it. Blessed Claymore though, 7 stam. Oh, it's 1 gold. Oh my god. I guess it's just too much to ask for to get a sick two-handed sword. It's just like not at all gonna happen. There's really not any quests or anything that can get me one either. 39 to 60. See, 39 to 60 is a pretty good jump. I guess it's just gonna be a while before I get a two-handed sword. Oh well. That sucks. Or I'll get lucky, get a dungeon in, just get one immediately. Doubtful, but it would be cool.
So. I have just the thing for you. Go.
Oh, I forgot to turn on You rude. Disarms me too. Jeez. I'm not skinning anymore. Don't have to worry about that.
It's the classic raids, I get it, you know, but this is one life. 40-man rating, one life, 1 to 60, no deaths following the hardcore rule set. And when you get to 60, you get everybody attuned, pre-bis, consumes, and you actually try to one life clear molten core. Rag's head on a stick. Prize pool, casters, trailers, logos, graphics, everybody in the WoW category, or a lot of people in the WoW category, are going to be doing this. It's going to be like a category takeover. It's going to be like a WoW TV show for 2-3 months. You'll be able to tune into so many different POVs, so many tragic death clips, so many highlights. When an epic drops, word is going to spread like wildfire. Maybe we can get some Activision Blizzard support. Who knows? We're sure going to try. Maybe we can get some legends from the classic, you know, from vanilla to return. Maybe people like Kungan, if it's possible. I never didn't reach out to them yet, but you never know. It might resonate with some people. That's pretty much it, man. And it's all going down on the next Classic Fresh, which has been announced with no hard date yet. No way people are going to want to tank that. We already have a main tank, brother. And he's a seasoned Grizzly Boy private server veteran that I've known for years, and I respect his gameplay and his leadership abilities so much. Ampi, one of the best speedrunners in the world. General Grievous himself, the most mechanically amazing hunter player, IMO. Doesn't even use macros to do this, like, you know, everybody uses target last target to, you know, to melee weave when they're fighting 2-3 targets as a hunter as they're leveling and stuff. Dude, it's just straight mechanics. He was inspirational, man. Watching some of his early speed runs when he didn't even have a face reveal back then. He would just speed run to 60 with his owl, playing pretty hard-hitting trance music, and it had this like ethereal vibe, and his voice was kind of ethereal, and you could just listen to it and watch it and be so amazed. He's gonna be our main tank. Holy cow, that sounds so cool. I'm hyped. Hell yeah, man. I'm really hyped too. Yo, Zubas TV, thank you so much for that tier 1, man. It looks amazing. So good. Really good work, brothers. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you like it. Why did you go undead as mage for PvE specifically? I just want to switch it up. I've never played a mage in hardcore. It'd probably be better to go troll, but it's like almost a meme on my channel. You know, what Graze is to Molgor, I almost am to Duratar. I would have gone troll. Honestly, Duratar never gets old to me. It's the most comfy starting zone to me. I love it, dude. I will do Solvent Spirit all day till Kingdom Come.
You wait your turn.
It's kind of a meme that I'm always in Duratar. I get it. Like, people join the stream and they're like, every time I do Lindy, you're like killing crabs and getting your sticky wood. That's all you do. So, you know, gotta branch out, switch it up. I would have liked to go troll. It's better for hardcore. But undead's pretty cool too. We get to vibe out these undead zones. Am I really missing a Valfin scale? Okay, I'm lost in the sauce. And we desperately need some more 6 slots. You play with this UI, or is it just for just viewers? It's just for viewers, but I genuinely like it. And if I'm playing hardcore off stream, I will use this UI. This UI is my hardcore UI. I love it. It really puts the game on front and center. You're zoomed in, you can admire all the textures. And I shit you not, I don't think you'll find another stream right now that is attempting to push the game to its absolute maximum limit. The only thing there's a few things I guess I could be doing better, but I have gone ultimate try hard to try to like make the game look as good as possible. In terms of, you know, getting the graphics, that is. And I have a video on it on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But like every console command known to man, every config file modification known to man. Red Red was just the best leveling experience for me. Oh, it's a classic, man. Getting into Westworld for that first time is just so legendary. I remember you playing AoE music. Are you hyped for AoE 4? I didn't even know it was coming, brother. I'm so tunnel vision on a few projects I have going on. We're launching a site for Diablo 2. It's called magicfind.gg. You can see it right now. It's already up. We already have a good amount of content on there, but we're still producing more. As well as a New World site called newworldhub.gg, NW Hub, with like actual leveling guides and tools and stuff. We basically partnered with a lot of creators in the space and building leveling tools, talent calculators, all that stuff for all these different gaming sites. And then we have Classic coming up, Classic Fresh. I'm still playing TBC actively, playing all the seasons, doing all that stuff. I have a full plate. What's the name of the spell tracking out I'm using? It's called Trufi GCD. Check that Alchemy event to find the end for some heal bots. Yeah, good call, Monk. Yeah, we've been checking it. Good to see you, man. What's your favorite classic race, lore-wise? Orcs. I'm a male orc enthusiast. Yeah, that sounds weird. I really like male orcs. I think they look badass. I always use the same face. Like, I think they look savage. They check all the boxes for me. They look so freaking cool, man. Male orc for the win. Wait, I'm actually trolling. Guys, I'm trolling. I'm trolling you. I keep not looting the vile fin or something. I'm actually trolling, I'm sorry. Did you like Mop? Mop, at first glance when I first saw the trailers, I was really turned off by it. It didn't really give me that same Warcraft vibe that I was used to. Like, it is a very different from the old school orcs versus humans, Warhammer, Tolkien type vibe, all of that stuff. Any trace of that is out the window. So I really actually was turned off by it in a massive way when I first heard about it. Ended up playing it like I do with all expansions, and then similar to a lot of your experiences, ended up enjoying it more than I thought. I PvP'd quite a bit during MOP. I did some of the raids. I did that little Celestial Island, and it reminded me a lot of TBC. They had this island in Mists of Pandaria at the bottom right that was almost like it was really similar to Isle of Keltanos. There's dailies there. You could get a mount there. Black Onyx.
Hi Cargos. Sorry if mentioned earlier as I just joined, but do you know if there's a common place to find .tga files of art, textures made by the WoW community? Curse, WoW interface seem lacking in this.
Bro, we're in the same boat. I wish. I barely know how to use that stuff personally. I have used some of it, and I even tried to style up the rest of XP with some of those textures and files. There should be, man. Whoa. I think there is a few modding forums where they actually go in and they'll take like WOD textures for buildings and the ground. Like they would find like a more updated ground texture for this ocean shore thing, and like they put it into a texture pack, which you can put into your WoW files yourself, and it's
Holy
technically against
fuck.
TOS, but people do it.
Doing
If
fucking
I wish it wasn't
50
against
damage
TOS,
a
I
hit.
actually
Oh
would
my
love to make the
god.
game so nice. But that's your best bet. Just those modding forums. Thank you very much for the $10, man. I
That was
appreciate it.
spooky, huh? Whew. Wow, I did not think that. He's not even an elite or anything, is he? Oh, he is. Okay. Well, that is not worth it. Damn, level 15 too. Okay, nope. Not doing that again. Lesson learned, and thankfully I didn't have to learn it the hard way. Definitely should have swiftness potted right there instead of health potted, but thank God it all worked out in the end. Life flashing before my eyes right
That
here.
ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, we good though. We good.
Not ready yet.
Oh, nice. Big clap. Oh, we got the last one. Nice. Let's just head back and turn this in real quick. Might as well. What about talents? No. Okay.
It's too far away.
How many flowers can we get?
AJ513, appreciate it, man. But yeah, that island in Mop was pretty fun. Even got into the pet battles for a bit, as cringe as that is. I know I had a little phase where I was into it and leveling them up super fast and doing the dailies on that island or the weeklies. There it is. The hunter died, yeah, man. He died level 25. I'm wondering if you enjoyed WoD, because I know you love all the back of the box stuff, and I personally think the zones were wonderful in WoD. So WoD was an interesting one. WoD, people were very excited about it, just to see a lot of those old school characters back again, and it felt like Blizzard maybe was pulling things back. You guys remember the hype leading up to WoD? It was really high. They even released this series. It was an animated, I think it was called like War Chieftains of the Horde or something. I forgot, but they highlighted each like war chief of the Frostwolf, and they would do a little profile on Garrosh, and those were sick, man. And, you know, they were kind of, even though they were anime style, they were almost more serious in terms of like the quality of the dialogue and the storytelling than even the WoW movie. You know, it actually was really great, and I was like, there's that one with Kargath Blade Fist. They were kind of gory, they were kind of edgy, even though they were anime. I really enjoyed them. Going into WoD, the hype was high. I played right at launch. I made some guides even on my channel right now. You can go back and see some of my guides. I made some BM Hunter PvP guides and stuff. But man, people got really turned off. I mean, those tables with the missions you would do and send out your own personal Leroy Jenkins and Harrison Ford to go collect the gold for you, whatever it was, that was just such a dumpster fire. a part of me liked for like a week that Harvest Moon style gameplay where you go in your own garrison and you go pick some carrots in the back, because I played Harvest Moon growing up on GameCube, and I think it was even on N64, and that was kind of cool for a second. But the whole garrisons got old because one of the big problems with the garrisons I was they were identical. You
I
really
really
couldn't
wanna
like
come
Roller
slap
Coaster
this real
Tycoon
quick.
or SimCity your own garrison so that it actually was unique and represented you. They were literally carbon copies of each other, and nobody was interacting with each other anymore in the cities. The raids are pretty cool. I actually enjoyed High Mall. High Mall reminded me of, High Mall was really fun. They had like a patchwork style fight in there. I think I forgot the name of the dude. But midway through WoD is when Nost came out, and Nost was so hype, man, and people were just leaving WoD in droves. And actually, WoW took a massive hit in subscribers because of a private server, which I don't think a private server ever had that much impact on the retail player base until then. And then Blizzard was like kind of forced to action on it. So I stopped playing WoD midway through. But the zones might have been aesthetically pleasing, but I can't remember any of them. So maybe that says something about it. They didn't really stick with me too much. There was that one raid though. It was WoD, right? That this raid where everything was almost it was almost kind of like Blackrock Spire. You were fighting orcs. It was this dark, like metal, orcish wood fortress, and there was like fire, and you were. I forgot the name. That one was pretty sick. I really enjoyed the way the gear looked in there as well. Oh, this was Heaven Sent. Blackrock Foundry. That's it. Yo, what up, Brandon? Good to see you, man. Yo, you like the UI, Brandon? Check it out. I will give up the secret sauce because Brandon's here. Check this out.
Scary.
So, check this out, Brandon. I have a a vignette or vignette, whatever you call it, in the back, in almost the back layer, and then I have here's WoW. Right. So here's what you guys see. Check this out. This is what I see. And it took a while to set it up like this, but it's sick, and it's actually the ultimate immersive experience that I always wanted on the stream. It's everything I always wanted on the stream, man, and I'm really happy with the way it's looking right now. That's so immersive, and I love it. Hell yeah. They play until you drop your garrison in every zone and have different architecture styles retraced, but then it didn't happen. Do you know if Classic Fresh servers will play against regular Classic WoW in Battlegrounds, or will Fresh be separate? No idea, man. How'd you do this again? It's a add-on that Killa Carbone, another member of the hardcore community, he's been around forever. He told me about, and took me a while to hit him up on it and actually give it a shot. And now I've tried to make this effect myself. You know how I did it before, and it actually gave me like eye strain in a massive way. I was having migraine headaches because I was trying to pull it off. That's how bad I wanted to create a good viewer experience. What I did is I shrunk all the action bars, XP, everything, all into the bottom right corner behind my camera frame. So in order to play the game, I had to look at the bottom right of my screen the whole time to play. And doing that for 8 hours in a row will actually give you massive eye strain. But this solution is so nice. Do you have any improvements for Blizzard for Classic Fresh? Yeah, we were talking about it. So focus. Focus, I think, should be in Classic. I honestly cannot think of a downside of not having focus. You don't have to use focus. You can just simply use your regular target frame. You don't have to use it. Focus just gives the player the ability to have more finesse, more control, and once you use focus and it's like in your mind, it will feel seriously frustrating to go into a BG or something or any kind of world PvP situation and not have focus. It will feel like you're being griefed by the game, and it's because we had to. You forgot about it for a while when we were playing vanilla. It was because it was kind of so far removed.
Come on. Okay, can these guys stop always dodging or some shit my first attack? Like, it's getting ridiculous. Every time I charge in, miss. Block, parry, something every time. This place is awful. This place is awful anxiety.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Head on a swivel around here. It's making me dizzy how much I'm camera. I absolutely cannot get caught lacking out here. This is not the time to zone out and play.
I need to get closer.
Come on, dude.
I see you.
Yep, I sure do. I sure do. I really want to kill this ambusher so it doesn't kill me later. There you are. Come on. Oh, there it is. Give some more chance of dying though.
But now we have TBC and it's fresh in our mind. We're gonna play Classic and PvP and do all this and no focus. Oh, arenas? I mean, Classic arenas would be great. Who cares about the balance? Put it in. Just have that functionality. It would be great. Absolutely, man. That's one thing severely lacking from Classic. And it would just bring more folks in to get them more interested. Thoughts on Warlock cargoes? Never really played them. I was thinking of trying. In what context though? In TBC, in vanilla, in PvP, in PvE, probably. There's a lot there. Overall, really powerful class. I will say, in Season 1, I think they're pretty bad, though. I think they're pretty bad in Season 1 in TBC. they're okay. I mean, you can still do well, but they will scale so much better in Season 2 and beyond. There's a few things that happen in Season 2 and beyond. Right now, absorbs are at their highest strength. Absorbs don't scale, so priests are at max power level, mages max power level with their absorbs, and warlocks have, and like warlocks go up. It's hard to explain. So your tankiness relative to how tanky everyone else is right now, and your damage relative to how tanky everyone else is right now, is actually so much worse than it is in Season 2. Once you get your full Merciless set in Season 2, you will see you are so much stronger. You look forward to fighting mages, right? And you have so much more armor. Warlocks get 2.5x the amount of armor. And if you look at every Warlock main set piece of Glad gear, you will see the armor over double. And like, you can still play LD, you can still play DPL right now in Season 1, but Warlocks are like a fine line. They will continue to scale and get better. It would be cool if there's a new BG where it was smaller team size and objective based. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not really fighting for that. If they actually pulled the trigger and went for a Classic Plus and, you know, redid Kara for Classic, that would be cool for sure. Yo, Killer Carbon, we're just talking about you, bro.
Mountain of these.
Loving this add-on, man.
I'm in Gigachad.
What did you use your boost on? I boosted like 3 characters. I boosted a priest, I boosted another lock, I boosted a mage. Oh no, I had the mage, boosted another lock, I boosted a priest. I think I still have 1 boost available actually. Yes, only boosted 2. But I'll be switching to I'll be playing Warlock as well, so we're playing 2 comps next season. We're hanging it up with Roblox. And there actually is a I don't even want to say it on stream actually. I'll wait until the season's over. Yeah, next season we'll be playing DPL and DPR. Do you like leveling more than PvE, PvP? I'm getting annoyed with playing with people in WoW, and I need to make gold only as well. They're all fun, man. You go through different phases, and you get really into raiding for a bit, and you know, you love the parsing aspect, and you know, the continuous improvement there, and then it falls off. It's like all things, it kind of like comes and goes. The hype. PvP is probably, gun to my head, the thing that excites me the most, in like a sustained level. Like I love PvP. It's so fun, man. But the thing is, PvP is actually not that fun to stream, and the reason why is it makes me kind of toxic. I feel stressed. People are watching. Chats can get toxic in PvP. It doesn't really bring the best out of you, which is okay. It's a highly competitive thing. You're trying to, you know. But that was one thing I learned. I thought I was gonna actually be streaming arenas like every day, and it was gonna be great. But I don't think I'm built for it, man. It stresses me out a lot. Like, I'm not good company. Oh, nice. Wait, dang, level 10. Talent point. Let's just go fire. Would it go impact or improve fireball? Probably impact, right? Because when we get pyroblast, 2% chance to stun for 2. How does this scale? Does it become 10% chance to stun for 2? Or is it 10% chance to stun for 5? I don't know, man. Oh, wait. I am, like, never played Fire Mage. I just want to Pyroblast things. Your stream is very relaxing considering this is hardcore. Thank you, man. Good to be here with you guys, man. Hope you guys are having a great time.
What do you
I think a lot of people would also really enjoy the chill aspect of your streams, and Arena is pretty anti-chill. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I built my stream and brand and everything up around hardcore and around chill, being chill and stuff, so. But at the same time, I needed that phase, guys, because it does get under your skin after a while. Like, so I was streaming hardcore for like a year, right? And you just get this continuous feedback. After a while, it actually gets kind of toxic. Like, people in your comments are just like, bro, you're always leveling. Why don't you play the game for real? You're a joke. You know, like, oh, you're probably hard stuck at level 30. You don't know how to raid. You don't have to, and I'm like, bro, I've been playing this game for years. I know how to do this stuff. Like, or actually we'll just say, oh, starting zone again. So like, you kind of almost have to switch it up. Even some people do enjoy the hardcore content if you only do it at a certain point. At a certain point, you need to switch it up and do something else, you know? So I kind of took a break from streaming, doing PvP, switching it up. earning your stripes in other facets of the game.
It's too far away. No, I don't.
Impact might save you from close calls. What about gold makers? You're little and farm gold and try to get a lot of gold. Yeah, that's a thing, man. That's a thing. It never really did it for me, stockpiling massive gold. But maybe if I was actually good at making gold, I would be into it. I'm just terrible at making gold, and I'm terrible at, you know, making big financial plays in real life too. I don't really like trade much. You know, I've invested in like crypto in the past and I've done pretty well on it, but like I'm not like a trader. Some people get off on it. They love the financial little hedges and option trading and investing in indexes and all types of you know, stuff. Those people probably love making gold because they're good at it. It's like a hard skill for them. They hit the auction house and they see patterns and they want to do it. Anyone see Grace 5900 eat it earlier this morning? Yeah, man. Saw the clip. Hate to see it. And we'll be back in the starting zones together again. Wait, so sorry. Let me go back to this. Impact. What does impact do? 5 out of 5. That's what I do for a living, trading. Oh, nice, man. Probably doing quite well. I just hang on to my money until my, you know, people that I trust help me with a strat on what to do with it and stuff. %, for 2 seconds. 10% chance for 2 seconds. So when I have Pyroblast at 20, my rotation is going to be like Pyroblast, Fire Blast, and they're probably dead. So when that day comes, I will have a 10%. I'll basically have. What is the chance in 2 spells to get a stun at that point? It doesn't sound that good. Maybe if you're spamming Scorch a lot, because Scorch is actually pretty efficient. You're stacking up what, Ignite or whatever it's called. There's Imp Scorch as well. But I actually just think my rotation is gonna be Pyroblast, Fire Blast. Have you done any rating in TBC? Yeah, I have it's 4 characters and almost. Well, I have 4 characters in full raid gear. 2 characters are full vis. I have 2 warlocks, a priest, and a mage. And I checked all the boxes phase 1 for me. 99 average on rules and mags, obviously. 99 average plus on Karazhan. Got some hundreds. I was pretty happy with it. I mean, it's just phase 1 though. So I only say that stuff because it does get under, like I said before, it does get under your skin.
Wait, what?
Your
10 is
like, yo, you're always leveling, dude. You're a joke, man.
Oh, it's
Play the game
62.
for
What are you
real.
talking about? I thought it was 62. Or 60.
Just sit there, just
Don't tell me it's 70.
not knowing what to say to that. I play the game, brother. I love the game.
65, bro.
They'll all be
So
mine.
obnoxious. Does it have to be 65?
You need to install Leatrix Plus so you can disable these annoying casting sounds. True, you can just disable in the options too with the error sound one. Where is it? Trolls. Somewhere. Camera names. Display. Combat. Show error text. Anybody know where it's at? This is classic error on that.
Audio.
Probably in sound. Oh yeah, true. That's another error speech. There it is. Thank you.
What now?
There it is, boys. Slumber Sand. Love to see it. We actually have a get out of jail free card now. Shit, it's the fan. Yeah, this is classic vanilla servers. Yep. Yo, Super Steve, thank you so much for that tier 1, brother. I really appreciate the sub, man. Sorry I'm a bit late. I don't have any good system for hearing subs. I just have to go and look at them manually. I appreciate it very much, Super Steve. You're having a great day, man.
Trust no one.
Alright. Yo, is there a bag vendor here in Brill? Gotta be, right? I checked this guy before thinking that she would have bags, but no cigar.
Okay, come on.
General goods vendor,
This
bro.
way,
Anybody
please.
know? Any undead specialists? Definitely need some bags, man. Need to train as well. Have they given you a date for Classic Fresh? Not yet. Not yet. I'm hoping it'll be 2 months or less, though. From right now. General goods,
Yeah,
general
this
goods,
is low key, these not
keeper,
low.
warrior trainer, first aid trainer. Might not be a general goods trainer.
And you are.
Ooh, level 10 mage quest. I don't even know what that does. 100 water. Frost armor, frost nova? Oh my god, this class is broken.
Farewell.
Demon trainer, general goods, nope. I know the music is rough, dude. Some people actually like it though, so I'm hanging in there. I am hanging in there. Whoa, look, a Lockmadon guy down in the basement. So I have a quest to turn in Grave Robbers Magistrate Severin. I think that dude's over in the town hall. Poison him for a quest.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of remember that now. Where's this magistrate guy? Yeah, I think he's in this building. What's up, Dad? How's the father life treating you? Speaking as a guy with a 26-year-old son and a 20-year-old daughter. Oh, man. It's going good so far, man. Hanging in there. She's so cute, man. I'm enjoying the dad life so far.
What?
1 month old. Very much Grad's adventure real life. Yeah, man. That's pretty cool though, man. You have a 26-year-old son, 20-year-old daughter. That's goals, man. And just the fact that you're still, you know, playing Warcraft and gaming and stuff. You know, we're all getting older, right? So seeing people who are, oh, right here, who have some stripes on us in terms of.
Come on, you're not even gonna give me a
age or
level. I really am
expertise.
just gonna
You
have
haven't
to like
seen
straight
them,
suffer
and
these
you're still the
last
same old
3
person.
levels.
It's comforting.
The game's gonna be like, nah, you gotta get like 10 more to get these 3 levels.
I just vendor this linen. I kind of want first aid. Pick up first aid.
Yes, thank you. You only get 1, right? Or you can get.
Beware.
Let's see. Activated my NA account and getting back into the hardcore saddle again. Can't wait for the race to rag. No shot, Brandon. That is exciting, man. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be. It is possible. I mean, it's what we do with it. We can ruin it as well and shoot ourselves in the foot. But if everybody comes together on it and are good to each other and don't like grief each other and don't cause bad vibes, and I think they will, because we just went through classics and people like, you know, they have nothing to prove. They're doing this purely for enjoyment and love of the game and for challenge and all that. It might be the most fun tournament in the market coming up. Remind me to never drink again. What up, Winky? You feeling it today? Good to see you, brother. Indus Anubis. That's a cool name. Thank you for the tier 1, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on leveling up there, IRL. Appreciate it. I honestly, yeah, Yeah, I'm honestly really looking forward to it. Like the holiday season at like 29 and 30, it's still fun. You know, you spend time with family, but like there's a diminishing return on the enjoyment of it. Like as you get older, obviously. But I feel like when you have kids, it's gonna skyrocket through the roof again. You know, like even this Halloween. You know, being older, you don't really participate in any Halloween activities. I do love Halloween though. The fall weather, the feeling, the atmosphere, all the pumpkin stuff. I love going to harvest festivals. When I was growing up in New York, there's a town in New York called Tarrytown. Tarrytown almost had like a subset village within the township of Tarrytown called Sleepy Hollow. So you guys have probably seen the Johnny Depp movie, right? Called Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane, all that. So we would go there, even as young kids. I remember my buddy Jake and Trevor, they're twins, and their mom would take all of us to this harvest festival, take us over there. There was like hay rides, all types of like, you know, snacks. All the kids are playing manhunt, running through like cornfields and stuff. They had like all these little haunted, like it was such a great experience. And I would even go to these harvest festival type things just to get a pumpkin beer and talk to people and stuff. Being able to do all that stuff again.
I am forsaken. Trust no one.
Big hype for that.
Goodbye.
And they run so fast, even if being slow.
Look at that, Melderon has come online.
Hate it.
Okay. Return to Magistrate. We still have the Mills overrun. Ooh, that's actually kind of spicy. Agaman Mills. Let's go do that too. That's a pretty legendary question right there. Let's go. Yo, what up, Russell? I'm doing alright. Do you have a list for what the rules of hardcore are? I will pop you over to the community site. In case any of you haven't seen it, maybe you haven't checked in on it in a while. It's classichc.net. And there's also a Discord if you do want to get involved with the community. I'll throw it on there too if you want to join and snoop around a little bit. Here's the classic hardcore Discord. Once upon a time, we had 10,000 people. Once upon a time, this was half the Twitch category of playing hardcore, and it could be again. It might be again. I'm just fragging it. You never know. But it's a very fleshed out and robust community. There's a lot of like processes we've developed over time to help verify people and troubleshoot. And it's a pretty legit game mode. There's an add-on for it that we had made, website, art assets, logos, stream assets, everything you need. Yeah, no problem. Glad to see that you've grown and are still making content since before WoW and Legion and retail. Yeah, man, I'm a WoW nerd like you guys. I've been around, man. This
Okay,
game's
come
been a
on.
big part of my life. It is interesting though. So when I really turned on the jets with content, like I said, it was right around WoW. I was making some videos back then. I think I made a video about Nostalrius. And it was like classic vanilla coming out or something. I mean, you can go back to my channel and see. But I wasn't really making tons of content. I was just watching all these other creators and getting inspired by their guides and stuff. That was so many years ago. Like, when was NOS? I mean, it was I'm gonna guess 2016, 2015. So enough time has passed now that it's 2021, almost 2022. 7 years. Like, it's always interesting to me. See, like, you can actually go back now and look at these first videos of a lot of these content creators, and they look visibly younger. So much has happened. Like, so many of the original classic Andes have either gotten married, or kids, and just watching that unfold. Stay safe as a kid, obviously he does. Yeah, he does. I mean, everybody's blown up too. Heyo, I'm not sure if he has a kid, but I think he has a, you know, like a relationship. I know Tips had a baby. He's married. It really is like a saga or a story. I hope it all gets encapsulated somehow down the line. Somebody makes a documentary about the story of classic WoW. And it just captures everybody played like a role in it coming to be, the whole spiel from beginning to end, because there will likely be an end at some point. I was in his Burst Wars #2. Yeah, man, you remember that? Yup. It's some of the first videos I had to get a couple 100K views on those. I did this series. I got inspired by Swifty because he kind of did one as well, where you would take all the classes in the meta and then make them kill a target as fast as possible, and you would compare all of them. YouTube is old enough now, you can basically watch content creators grow up. Exactly. I think that's what I was trying to say. And it's really interesting to see that, right? There's, yeah, there's content creators you... Oh, man, it's just crazy, the times we live in, right? Imagine by the time we all get old and gray, like I'm talking like 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, like, people will be able to go back and see perfect quality photos of us as babies and stuff, right? We'll be able to see content, videos, music, and all this media that we've done over the course of a huge amount of time. I'll buy some water. What version of WoW are you playing? This is Classic Era. Playing hard? Yeah, this is Classic Era. Do you have any plans for Fresh Classic? Yeah, look, top left, brother. That's what we've been talking about for like days now. We're really excited for it. We're actually going to go for a mortal raid. A mortal raiding guild. Death equals delete, even at 60. Everybody's signing the blood pack. We're hitting up all the boys and girls from years past. And we're getting together again for one last hurrah in Classic. That might be a bit dramatic, but it also might be true. Are you doing any hard quests? I'm about to do one, yeah. I haven't really done anything too crazy yet, but there's this place up here in the top left, and it's a really beautiful part of the world. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys all know about it, right? The Agaman Mills, they have these windmills. They're like the iconic defining features of Tirisfal. And there's a family, they sold their souls for immortality to like the Scourge or whatever, whenever that was all happening. And sure, they got immortality, but they got turned into like ghosts and banshees and stuff, so you have to go out here and like kill them all. And there's this little dungeon part you can go down into. It's pretty tough. As tough as a low-level boss can be. Oh, if he is the way it was back in 2007. We had some of our lives while raiding late nights as well as people about as close to dead as well. I don't know, man. I think that, I mean, I don't want to be argumentative here, you know, but I'm having more fun with WoW now than I did back in the day. I enjoyed it a lot back in the day, but it was almost just like different, right? Like I didn't have all the time and energy and resources to play WoW and do what I wanted. We were kids, we were in school, and it was fun. But I don't even know if I appreciated how fun it was back then. We were just playing. New expansion, you just put your nose to the grindstone. I think, you know, now as grown-ups, I'm having more fun with it. This is like a rare opportunity to actually like stay in touch and network and meet people actually in more or less the same life stage. And it would be very easy to feel disenfranchised with gaming, you know, even being in your late 20s or 30s or whatever, because it's just a bunch of Zoomers in a lot of the games. You know, if I were to log on to Valorant right now and start trying to get good at that game, like I might just be feeling like a boomer the whole time and just, you know, I'm very appreciative of this opportunity, man. It's actually very like comforting to have this. And yeah, I'm here till the ship sinks. I may not always be streaming as much as I at other times, but I'm here. I'm one Discord message away. You already know I'm here. I didn't go anywhere. That 2,500 redeems means I get to ask a question. Yeah, man, go for it. If I don't answer it, honestly, just keep asking, bro. Like, I just didn't see it. It can be a little fish a lot of time. Have you thought about whether to try for Horde or Ally? There's merits for both. I think people right now, in the Discord right now, most of the people in there are Horde players, and they greatly prefer Horde Alliance. They have much more experience on Horde. And that goes for the hardcore community just as a whole. But people are also on the same page that Alliance just seems strictly better. But there's also the aspect of trying to put on a good show. That's a part of it, man. You know, this is a community adventure we're all doing together. We're thinking about not practicing on any PTR or doing anything sweaty and going in for the first time truly to make it feel like we earned it, and it's that much harder, and it's that much more insane. So, you know, if we go in there and we have a bunch of pallies and people are like, they're gonna do it, they have so many pallies. Oh, maybe we just send it full Zug, man, victory or death style. Drop a fat Wind Fairy totem with full send. But we're still clearing now. Are you excited about the re-release of No Fresh? Hell yeah, brother. You see this top left logo we got going on? Yo, good to see you. No. We're doing it, man. Mortal Raiding Guild. It's happening.
Done, son.
3D prints
Done, son.
Brawler done? No way. Pick? You have any picks? Whatever you do, some people are going to hate for absolutely no reason. Oh yeah, 100%.
18.
Chuck Cord be praised, the mage presses on. That's hilarious, Simon. You never forgot my Voidwalker's name on that random run. Was that the run with Bray where we got the 48? He died to... That was tragic, man. He died to Overlord Maltorius. That was an epic death clip, though. We made it in the Gore-Tex compilation for that one. Did you get glad? Season is still going on, but it's I'm very. Let me check the ratings again right now. I'm actually just looking at them. Please don't go up. Please don't go up. Please don't go up. It didn't go up. Oh my god, I'm so happy, dude. Okay, yesterday was bloodshed. It went up 30 points yesterday, both Glad and Rank 1. And we thought we were sitting safe at 25-30. We were not. We got past it. Went 25-34. We were like, oh shit, cue the CJ meme. Here we go. We saddled up and we just murdered. It was Dwarf Priest after Dwarf Priest didn't care. We actually murdered them. We went like 7-0 or something and pushed up to basically 26. And we were like, oh my god, man, I don't know if it's going to make it. It's going to go up again tomorrow, the next day, 24, 30 points or something. And then it's Labor Day weekend. People are going to be playing on Monday as well. Like, this is brutal. The ladder has frozen up. This is the first day that the pattern, the upwards trend, has stabilized. Usually it stabilizes until like noon or like 10 or 11. I don't want to speak too soon though. But it just, you know, every sixth minute on the hour, so 106 it updated, and it has not budged. It went up 1 point in like the past 12 hours. So I think we're sitting pretty. Fingers crossed. Does a shield count against the no armor for the newest achievement? I'd have to look at it. What you just have to, you know, a lot of those achievements on the site. Yeah, there's a full achievement system, by the way, in case you didn't know, on the hardcore site. You can do. There's like a drop down under a lot of them, and it specifies the fine print details more under them. So maybe click that, and it might say. When's it ending again? It ends on the 7th. So I have actually a very, very important question to ask in chat. What time to the hour, if you had to guess? I really need this actually to give me peace in my mind. Do the servers go down before reset? Did they go down on Tuesday? Did they go down on Monday, the night before? In PST, EST, put the time zone as well, like, or whatever that you're saying. I couldn't find any like concrete information on it because I think that's when the season ends. Whenever the servers go down for that update. Yo, what up, Sir Awesome? I'm actually dying relentlessly, man. Died on a hunter. I think we died on like a shaman or something before. Oh, we're just vibing out, having fun, man. Good to see you. Should be 3 a.m. Tuesday. So 3 a.m. they go down on Tuesday, and then they come back up usually around like 1 p.m. or something. Why did y'all allow trios in Season 2 HC? I personally wouldn't want to. I don't think anybody's going to use them, and I think it just further dilutes the potency of the game mode. but who am I? I'm just a guy. I'm just a member of the community like you. So a lot of people wanted it, and they were fighting for it. They really wanted trios, and there's a few people who did. So, you know, what's the harm in it? But yeah, I don't think trio is that great of a format, just because a lot of quests will feel like complete non-starters as a trio. But like, if you do have two friends that you really want to play with, it does feel bad, right? That they just like could not play hardcore together. I would argue though that it's close, if not better, of an experience in terms of the pacing of content. As if you all just went solo and just met up for all the dungeons. I swear, you get sick of your friends after a while, right? Out of your actual friends, how long would it take if they lived with you for them to like kind of get under your skin? Everybody has pet peeves. Everybody has annoying aspects about their personality and stuff. For most people, I'm guessing like 2 weeks, at the 2 week mark, or even 1 week mark, they're just kind of like, kind of wish I was alone. So, you know, just level solo, meet up for the dungeon. There's plenty of socialization there.
I see you.
449. I don't think that's
Easy, I don't have
killable. That sounds like I
Tuesday
die.
morning, around 9 or 10 Eastern. So that would be like, you know, 6 or 7 my time. So we have to get through 24 hours, 34 hours, 35, I don't know, like 42 hours. 42 hours this rating needs to hold.
Green, it's not
2,600.
close.
I hope it does. I hope the ladder just freezes up, man. You want to hear a hot take? They need to make Glad top 1% instead of top 0.5. Right now, because it's either Glad or bust for like everybody. Rank 1 is a whole nother beast. Rank 1 is like the true prize possession, and you know. But there, man, people. It's 2021, right? So a lot of the people who are playing at the top level are going to have multiple alts, and with the boost in place, don't all freak out. With the boost in place, so you can get a 58. It is so easy to spin up new alts. So the top players are going to have 4 or 5 teams, and they're going to be boosting people. They will boost for gold, you know, and they might boost for RMT as well. You know, you never know. There's going to be win trading, boosting RMT, and there's going to be a select few super turbo power gamer rank 1 types that will populate a massive percentage of glad spots. So to counter against that, I do think they should make it a little bit broader. And I'm still going to get glad, hopefully, so I'm not trying to just complain like you missed it or something. But right now, if anybody's actively grinding and pushing glad and beyond and rank 1, it is a bit toxic, the system right now. It's brutal.
Not ready yet.
Hey, just interested, what's your most enjoyed and maybe favorite class in all the hardcore leveling so far? It would have to be either warrior or rogue. Melee is just the most fun. Weapon progression is just the most fun. Warrior was the ultimate, I think. Because warrior is squishy and it is the hardest class, but you also pump and do massive damage. So you're kind of like the glass cannon. And you have to play super cautious. It's the ultimate test of your knowledge of the game. Weapon progression, which quests are good, which quests are bad, which zones are dangerous, which dungeons to do. Do you know all the pulls in the dungeon? Warrior is the ultimate. And I think it's probably a good starting place for anybody going into hardcore who thinks they're hot shit and you actually think you're like a really good player and if you know this game really well. Just start with warrior, just fully send it and see how far you get. I see a lot of people get into hardcore for the first time and they roll Pally. First of all, Pally is like, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's just not that fun at a certain point. Like it really falls off, like the weapon progression. They go Pally, and I just think, oh, you know, they're not going to get a good introduction to the game mode. They just got to go warrior and really feel the heat. Really dangerous. No self-healing. Pull 2 mobs. Big trouble. Need every profession. No get out of jail free cards.
Okay, enough.
Essentially, what's your most? Oh yeah. Yo, good to see you, Rocksteady. What up, man? You still around, bro? Did you move? Rogue is my favorite because we should play some tennis, man. Rogue is my favorite because the melee aspect is fun, but Rogue also has a lot of fun tools. Yeah, Rogue is a lot of fun too. There's a certain point where you can get Blade Fury, Prep, and Yeah, that's it. Blade Fury prep. Yeah, Blade Fury prep. You can get both. And you're so safe. You have double vanish, you have full double coolies, and it's just so fun. Weapon progression. There's lots of good, one-handers you can get guaranteed from quests. Playstyle is amazing. I didn't really appreciate the rogue class that much before hardcore. Hardcore, you really appreciate stealth, and you also understand the impact of a rogue, even in a dungeon setting, because you're actually the scout. You can go up ahead, scout out ahead. You're stun locking, controlling. Really, really fun.
Okay, I
Yeah,
missed
I
like
heard
5
two.
times with this one guy.
Don't do that much damage, they're kind of low level. It's really fun. Moved a couple towns over? Damn, man. That's crazy. Hope you're doing well, man. Black and Skull. Gosh, Rib. Sword progression is pretty comfy on the road. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Alliance two-handed weapon progression is the worst weapon progression in the game. At the higher levels, at least. Have you heard of Project Ascension? I have. Yeah, Project Ascension, it's really impressive what they've done, to be honest. They clearly love the game and have gone to, tactics with the massive raid of other tactics. Thank you so much, man. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you're still alive. How's the Shaman doing, man? I think Tactics is set to be the first hardcore 70. Truly 1 to 7. Maybe a quick shout out to Tactics. One of my favorite people on the planet Earth, to be honest. Friend, business partner, gamer, just everything, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. Hope you know that. Got big things coming too. Working on multiple projects now.
Let's go. No,
Okay,
you
good
move
stream, man.
faster. You fall.
65. Wow, blazing. You saw Tommy get 1 to 60 and under 48. I think it was 46. Can you believe that, guys? Under 2 days played, 60. Crazy. And you already know what guide he was using, right? Did Coffin die? I haven't been able to watch his stream. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I remember he had a shaman run going. I'm not sure. Did he die? Anybody know? He's in the One Life Rag Discord though, so I think he's around and plans to play. He just hasn't streamed a lot recently. Gotcha. No, he didn't die. Okay. Ascension Iron Man is dope as fuck. Yeah. Here's my thing with Ascension. I actually would play it. Like, if you could stream it, I would try it. It does sound really fun. But, I mean, it's a totally different game. So it's just not even comparable to Classic. Like, your skill in Classic, your understanding of the classes means nothing in Ascension. It's actually a different game. And I like the game. I like WoW. I like how the classes work and stuff. So that's what kind of turns me off from it a bit. Because it's literally just a different game. Different, the classes have different abilities. But they have really blown me away. I mean, I even see YouTube ads of them promoting the server. I don't know how to get away with that, but they have a team of full stack engineers or something. I don't know how they come up with this stuff. They literally have changed the game at the most fundamental levels. Added their own menus, added their own classes, their own game modes. I've never seen a private server do what they've done. Best private server I ever played though? Endless. Endless was next level. Their game shop, and I know it was there and it turned people off a bit, but their site was incredible. You could track every game played on the ladder from every team in Arena. You could look up the full armory. It was clean. It was responsive. They did a really good job. You have the most amazing, odd, and original add-ons I've ever come across, and that's lovely. Yo, thank you so much, Goose Comics, man. Okay, so we need remains. All right. Is this still Yo, Nomad. Good to see you, man. Long time. This is Bloodsail. This is Bloodsail Classic era. It's basically nobody playing. Let's see if anybody is online at all. I'm just... Oh my god, there's a lot of people online. That isn't that shocking? Isn't that actually shocking? There's 22 people on Classic era on Bloodsail Post-Apocalyptic Zombie Wasteland Island. That is crazy. People love Classic, man. What can I say? This is, I mean, Bloodsail is probably one of the lower pop servers, right? And a lot of guilds transferred off or something, so it's even lower pop than it was before. Still not people play Classic era.
Not ready yet.
Ascension is more in line with the old school Blizzard WoW spirit than retail IMO. Feels a lot more. Yeah, I could see that, Simon. 100%. I could see that. With that said, it actually feels dirty to say this, but I'm just keeping it a buck 19 with you guys. Arena in retail seems better than TBC. Yeah, I hate to say it. You hate to hear about it. You hate to see it. I love TBC Arena still, despite all of its... Just the system seems better in terms of how they do Glad. It's like a set cutoff. There's way less RNG in it. Like, as you guys know, if you've done any PvP whatsoever in TDC, you know it's an absolute RNG clown fiesta at times. The amount of RNG, it's literally worse than Hearthstone. It's still an amazingly fun game, and I love it. You know, play all the seasons, but I mean, resist after resist after resist after so many layers of the onion of RNG. Belt backfiring, Usapsu, pathing on fear, pathing on coil, 1% resists on like spells, weird dodges. It's just crazy. This is a waste of time. You could have done like 10 full 70s full PvP in the last 1 year you play like this, but in WoW you are meant to die off, and sometimes a bug kills you, and what then? This guy's trolling, right? This is a waste of time. It's very boring to see only the start areas, low level areas on this team. The content has nothing to do with what you're seeing there. We're just having a conversation about it. I mean, it has a small, I mean, it's a beautiful game. You get to see the atmosphere, the sounds. But I have 4 70s that are fully geared. I have 2 teams sitting Glad Plus, so I'm playing the game. Don't worry about me. The starting zones are the best zones in the game. Yeah, I mean, we're just vibing out, right? Like, you've seen these zones before, but who cares about that? It's literally not about the high stakes, high octane content of me killing this cracked skull soldier with crossbolts. You guys here to see, anyway, I'll just drop it. We're gonna get ragged, believe that. With a name like this, 100% a troll, doesn't understand your passion for the game. Yeah, it's probably just a good player, honestly. Is this classic or TBC? This is classic era. Yeah, we're just here to vibe and chill, exactly, man. We're literally just vibing and chilling. This is basically like an ambience stream. Yeah. Ooh, cloth pants with 1 spirit. My first green item. Oh yeah. Did you watch college football last night? No, I haven't really paid attention to college football in a long while. Why? What happened? Anything good? Oh, this is the Agamemnon Mills I was talking to you about as well, guys. These are the most iconic structures in Tirisfal Glades. without a doubt. Okay, got one guy's remains. Let's get the other one. Oh, there's actually more. I didn't realize there's a bunch of these windmills. 3 more over here. Fantastic zone. This stuff, the Tears Fall Bill is one of the best zones of WoW even in retail. Yeah, even though it's like a dark, undead kind of zone, it's comfy, right? As opposed to the Plague Lands. The Plague Lands are... You are uncomfortable the entire time you are in the Plague Lands. And I think that was very much intentional on Blizzard's part. They were so big brain about that stuff back in the day. Like, you almost get a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe in both here and Silverpine, and it makes them amazing zones that you don't mind going to and you actually enjoy the sights and sounds. The zone, I really feel like they accomplish it, where you hate the zone, but it's almost like, you know, when you watch an actor and you hate their character so much that you almost feel like you hate that the person playing the character. It just means they're a really good actor because they're doing a good job of playing a character that's easy to hate. That's how I kind of feel about Silithus. Silithus is so uncomfortable. Just the buzzing noises they put in there with all the insects, the sandstorms, the way the mobs look in that zone. You just want to leave in Silithus the whole time. I know you don't play retail, but I highly recommend you play through the Undead Starting Zone through Silverpine Forest. The story feels pretty fun. Oh, on retail? Did they change it a bit? They changed it a bit? Guys, remember your first stream trying out the whole hardcore setup with the Diablo gauges and Tears Fall Glades? Such a great sound for hardcore. Glad to see you doing well, brother. Thank you so much. Glad you get to see you, my friend. Yeah, that was what those two years ago, man. Iron Lad 2 years ago, all that 2 years ago. I appreciate you sticking around, staying sub.
Keep it real.
2 years ago.
Time is money, friend.
Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Gotta hit Nissa's remains, and then swing by here, maybe Hearth the Brill, then come back up and finish
Have a
that
good one.
stuff. Swamp of Sorrows? Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me started on the zones, man. I have a whole series called Safaris about WoW. Some of you guys, maybe if you're looking for something to go fall asleep to. Basically what I did is I went to each zone and researched all the lore about it and did like a tour of it. And Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, ooh, rare. Might drop a green. Swamp of Sorrows is an amazing zone. Actually, it's one of my favorites. And the best thing about it, obviously, is the red poppies that are unique to only to that zone. They add such a rich pop to such a dark sort of drab color palette, and it just looks so nice. So many great zones in WoW, man. Jar, like Sweater, like Weather and Pumpkin Spice, Jar is a zone for you. Here we are with the ding. Still don't know what to do with these talent points though, man. I might just go Fireball. I think it's better than Impact, so you get value from it every time. One respect later. Now that I have 2 points in Fireball, though, I wonder if it's better. Frostbolt, let's try. Oh my.
Talk to me.
God, Fireball pumps. Let's go. And I only have rank 2. I should be getting a new rank of Fireball soon. That's going to be nice. Probably the next stream, not this one, but the next one will have Pyroblast. Then we're going to be living the good life. Fireball pumps, though. Are you ever gonna play Turtle WoW? Turtle WoW is another one where I really like their branding. I like their logo, and it might be fucked up to say this, but if it's true that like Shenna and Crow actually run it, part of me is kind of like comforted by that. It's just kind of cool. Like, it just reminds me of the olden times, playing on those old servers. You know, like, I mean, it's more interesting than just like a random person you never heard of running it. And they do like a bunch of custom events there, like RP type events. I could see myself trying it. Maybe even more so than than Ascension. Just, oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't go that far. That MP5 a little bit.
Potions, come on.
What you
Should
want?
be good.
Keep up.
Going to try to go farther than Rag? I may cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think we're going to kill Rag. I'm going to do my very best on this project, 100%. I think we're going to wipe to something in Molten Core. I do believe that we're going to get into Molten Core though. We will step foot in there as a raid. But to seriously one-shot all the bosses with that gear, and just on the first attempt, with nothing going scuffed, it's tough to just do a raid in general with nothing going scuffed, let alone the first time. But if by some miracle we do it, yeah, we'll see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Mommy said the other day, he was in here, he was like, we're killing Kel'Thuzad hardcore. That is literally impossible. There is no chance. 0% chance. Or it's just a statistical write-off. You could kill KT on hardcore. No shot. Yeah, the hunter died at level 25 in Red Ridge, bro. I think KT hardcore is as close to as impossible as you can get. How would you do Aqua? Doesn't it require rep and boss kills first? What do you mean, the Hydraxian Waterlords rep? Yeah, well, it's gonna take 2 clears anyway to do it all, because we need the trank shot. We need 2 trank shots for Magmadar. Yo, what is this? Free quest, letter to Yvette. Let's go. Wait, I already have one. Oh. Do you have an add-on list? No, but if you ask, I'll tell you which add-ons are. I do have a video on YouTube. It has 150k views or so. It's got a decent amount of views on it. It's called How to Make WoW Look Like Diablo. And I go over a lot of the stuff in here. It goes over the console commands, the modifications to the config file, talks about reshade, talks about adjusting the lighting settings in the advanced tab of the game. But I've made some other adjustments as well, like adding this vignette around the screen, as well as this like no UI setup, the true PGCD bar scrolling across the middle here to show rotation and stuff. Go grab the video? Oh, hell yeah. That'd be great. Yo, good to see you, Caligula, by the way, man. We hope all as well, man. Like, don't enough people have to do the Aqua Quintessence quest to douse the runes for Rag? Yeah, it's all gonna be tough. It's gonna take time. But that's the cool thing. It's everybody... We should savor it, you know? It's like when you're eating a really good steak or drinking a really good wine, you don't want to just rush it and chug it. Let's savor it, man. Because this gives us all a reason for all the boys to come back together, and girls to come back together and play this game, have one common objective, man against the machine. Hardcore doesn't really breed that many haters. Like I was talking about this the other day, I'll get this bit over with quick, but you know, because you are all against the machine and you're all kind of like have one common enemy and stuff, people actually are sad when, you know, people die. They don't really hate on each other. It is very wholesome. The whole feel, like, you know, somebody dies, death clip gets circulated around, everyone's throwing Fs, you know, sorry, man.
Well, guys,
Let's just savor it, man. Even if it takes 2-3 months to kill Rag,
got a level.
you got a WoW TV show for
Put
2-3
on my
months.
new pants.
That's more interesting than just like surface level content of just doing whatever you feel like doing in any given day.
Not bad. there we go.
Maybe see if Wowhead is interested in featuring it. Bro, I mean, if you have the Wowhead plug, slide in the DMs, man. I do want to make it big, so it's exciting for the community and feels more legit. So it's more exciting for the players. It'll be more fun if we do get some Blizzard some support, or if it gets featured on Wowhead. Like that just sounds cool, right? Like what else are they featuring that's better? You know, like this is amazing. If I'm Blizzard, this would be the best thing to like want to. Because it's nostalgic too. We're killing Ragnaros, you know. It's a homage to like to everything classic is about, right? The leveling, the Priebus, the first legendary raid, the first legendary boss of the first legendary. Wow, I pumped. But we're actually making it hard though. It's not a joke. Imagine if we just did race the Rag server first on Classic Fresh. People would not really be invested or interested. We've been there, done that.
I'm out of here.
We found an angle to approach this boss in raid, and so that it's actually genuinely hard, and people can pretty easily make the connection in their head, like, wow, is that even possible? Well, we'll find out. There's actual something at stake. There's tragedy. There's loss. You need these things in order to tell a good story.